I'm going in for head. Be ready for a tail grab, Rye. Like, I work with pythons every single day. I work with alligators, like, whenever I'm not working with pythons. I've never been afraid of a snake, like, since I was a little kid. That snake was terrifying, dude.
Kevin Pavlidis and his friend Ryan Osborne are professional snake hunters, working the waterways of Florida's Everglades, vast wetlands dominating the state's southern tip. Their prime targets, invasive Burmese pythons. In early October 2020, they bagged the longest one ever caught in Florida, beating the record by about an inch.
Yeah, 18 feet, 9¼ inches. It's the overall record for Florida. We have never seen a python that long before come out of the Everglades ecosystem.
Kevin's interest in snakes has been lifelong, earning him the nickname snakeaholic.
It kind of stemmed from when I was a little kid, like just growing up, like as a teenager. I never got involved in any of the, drinking or alcohol or drugs or any of that. I was addicted to catching snakes. I was like, dude, I'm not an alcoholic, I'm a snakeaholic. And it just kind of stuck. I have 2 jobs for the most part. I catch pythons for Florida Fish and Wildlife, and I do educational alligator wrestling shows at Everglades Holiday Park. So I actually do work full-time with alligators and pythons. What I do with Burmese pythons is remove an invasive species. In these areas you go to that are extremely dense in pythons, there are almost no mammals. The bird populations are down. Like, you'll notice it. Like, you won't see raccoons, you won't see opossums, you won't see bobcat, you won't see foxes. All of those animals have been virtually wiped out of the area. And I didn't really realize it that much until I actually took a trip further north and got out of the actual Everglades and just into northern Florida. And when I get out of my car and walk around on dirt roads, the entire road is just mammal tracks. There's footprints from everything.
Getting rid of Burmese pythons is tricky and dangerous, relying heavily on the trackers spotting snakeskin patterns caught by torches as they drive down canal routes. Ryan's friend Angela is visiting, and they're only going out to show her their routine.
It's dark out, so it's time to go to work. It's like October 2nd, right? 2nd. Yeah, so we just got into October, so honestly, I'm not very optimistic about tonight.
Famous last words. Ryan eventually spots a skin pattern in some shrubbery on the edge of the wetlands.
Yeah, but I don't know if I want to go for the head. Ryan, Angela, get down. A python the size of that, the record breaker that we caught, that thing is eating like full-size alligators. I'm not talking like baby alligators. I mean like 5, 6, 7 foot alligators potentially. It's eating full-size, wild hogs. It's eating full-size deer. These are incredibly powerful animals. I mean, they like shatter your rib cage, pop your eyeballs out of your head. Like, that's how strong these animals are. A lot of people think that constriction is a slow death. It's pretty fast, actually. It's so fast you don't even know what hit you. A lot of people think about it as like air intake, like it squeezes all the air out of you. A lot of it is actually blood flow. So if you know anything about martial arts and stuff like that, if you cut off blood supply to the brain, you'll be unconscious in 6 to 8 seconds. Out, don't even know what happened. So these snakes are very, very aware of stuff like that. And even the smaller snakes, at these 6, 7, 8 foot snakes, which are small for us, if you're not paying attention, instinctually, the first thing they'll do is try and get a coil around your neck, because they know if they can cut off that blood supply of the brain, you'll go unconscious and they'll be able to get away. What? What? That is so much bigger than anything I've ever caught before. That scar, that's from it biting itself.
He just bit himself. He did that himself.
Yeah, if that was your arm, we'd be going to the hospital right now. I grabbed that thing here.
Yeah,
and
I don't know how he did.
I went like this, and my second hand grabbed there, and I'm not even joking, I felt a tooth, which meant I went sideways down the tooth. So you literally have 6 rows of recurved teeth, and there's over 100 in their mouth. So when they bite something, it instinctually just locks in. So nothing, and they have big teeth too. I mean, they're designed to go through fur, feathers, whatever they grab on that prey item and just sink straight through it, hook in so you can't pull away, and just bam, they got you. You're not going anywhere.
There are thought to be hundreds of thousands of pythons in the Everglades, each one up to 4 feet, worth $50 to the snake hunters, plus $25 per foot after that. It's a tough job, but people like Kevin and Ryan are doing it to help restore some balance to the local ecology.
It really does suck, the situation that we're in, because I do really love these animals. I mean, I've been working with them since I was 11 years old in captivity. They're gorgeous, but they're just not from here. And that's a big issue.
I don't know what to say about that one. Except, I don't think we'll be forgetting that anytime soon.
What a night.